Trungle Park, where today Mousehole take on Salisbury in the second qualifying round of the FA Cup. Mousehole, who of course have made an unbeaten start to Southern League life, and also today are in the furthest stage they've ever made it in the FA Cup, take on Salisbury, a side who are actually the highest ranked side they've ever played in a competitive fixture. Salisbury, who are in Step 3, the step above Mousehole, have also made an unbeaten start to the season, which means today we should be set for a cracker in the FA Cup. FA Cup today for Mousehole. How excited you to be here? It's obviously a big game for the club.
Yeah, very excited. Yeah, I've been following Mousehole for a couple of years. So yeah, very grateful to get to a game. Good day for an upset, right?
FA Cup today, how are you feeling coming into a big day for the club?
Well, it's for us all, isn't it? Yeah. They must be the highest ranked team that's ever been here in the Trungle.
Yeah. You confident?
Yeah, well, yeah, but it ought to be. Yeah, I don't think we want a replay.
We don't want a replay. No way.
But anyway, I've got to enjoy my pasty and enjoy the game.
It's going to be a hard game. I think they're a good side, and it'll be a real good test today, actually, to see where we are.
Am I running? Yes. They get the big stuff on the camera.
That was so boring. That last bit you did was boring as hell.
That's me.
Me, I just want to see my people just
Bit steadier.
Can you wipe the lens, please?
Look me, I die down, and they do nothing to do, man, I leave down. Standing my feet down, me, I the leader. So me and you lie, different caliber. Taking my name, I'm around the world, I pretend.
Go, Max.
Good man.
Round you up. Right. Can you wipe the lens, please?
Huh?
Can you wipe the lens, please?
She don't want to stay for these. No, be everybody.
Okay.
I met some more John and where fine boy, no pimple, no cats. I got a V12 under the bonnet. She got some Maria, a princess. Got a peach for my Rolls Royce seats, and peach, and the villa must have come with a beach. One for the street, 4-5. This toast doesn't come with a speech, you know.
Yes, Sancho. Thanks. Sorry, Ten Hag.
My t-shirt arrived. Cheers, mate. It's half-time here at Trungle Park, and it's been a really difficult 45 minutes of FA Cup for Mousehole. They currently trail 2-0 to Salisbury. Salisbury scored 2 goals in the opening 10 minutes, but since then they've been the dominant side. They've had plenty of chances to extend that advantage. Mousehole have grown into the fixture as the half's gone on slightly, but haven't really tested the opposition goalkeeper. They'll need a big second 45 minutes if they want to turn this around. At half-time, it's Mousehole 0, Salisbury 2. Jake, full time at Trungle Park. Your side isn't used to losing, but playing a side in a step above, a 5-0 defeat, heavy one to take. How do you assess that sort of fixture?
We were outclassed, I thought, for long periods. Fantastic, come up against a fantastic side. In a sick and twisted way, I quite enjoyed watching it. They were just sharper to everything than us. They did what we try and do, just better than we do it in reality. So no shame in that at all. And actually, it was fine margins. I thought 2-0. The goals we conceded were disappointing. You know, the first one was out of play, just disappointing. Second one's from a lack of communication. And then we started the second half. We got footing in the game, and then second half we started really well. And they had one chance, and all of a sudden it's 3-0. But that's the standards. That's the levels that are there. So we knew that. So, and then they punished us. Last 20 minutes, they punished us. We looked leggy. I just said to the players, you take it on the chin, you're beaten by the better team today, a better team who are a little bit ahead of us. So we accept that. It's been a great run, but Salisbury absolutely thoroughly deserved to win it.
Jake, you said before you feel the step up from step 4 to step 3 can be quite big. You know this is a club that you personally and all the club want to be in step 3. Was that more of a reality check today to show how high the level is and how high the standard is? Salisbury are a side, of course, unbeaten up towards the top of the table in their league. Did you see that on the pitch today?
Ah, listen, without doubt, you know, they got players littered there with hundreds of league appearances, you know, and a huge budget and a huge ability to pull on players. The step from step 4 to step 3 is huge, and you know, I thought you saw that today. We're a good step 4 team, but at times we were made to look. We weren't made to look that way. So we'll all take it on the chin. We'll all learn from it. It's a great learning experience for me to come up against a team like that. Looking forward to watching the video back and seeing what we could potentially do next time to stem it, but I think it would have been difficult. I think ultimately we come up against a group of players who've got a little bit more about them. That's not fair on our boys. A group of players who are a little bit more experienced, a little bit more savvy, and that's what it is. And that's a great learning lesson. You go through the leagues, you pick up so many little bits, and hopefully our boys have done that today because they do certain little bits that a little bit quicker and sharper than our boys do. So, yeah, no, it's a big step, and I think at times you saw it today.
It's full time here at Trungle Park, and Mousehole bow out of the FA Cup to a really impressive Salisbury team. It ends on the day. Mousehole 0, Salisbury 5. Emphatic win, of course, for the away side. It's fair to say were superb from minute 1 to 90, really. They really showed their class, played Mousehole at their own game, and are deservedly in the next round. For Mousehole, all attention now turns, of course, to the league action, but before that, to Tavistock at home this time next week in the FA Trophy, another FA competition they're still in. So on the day it ends, Mousehole 0, Salisbury 5.